Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen for another Dollar Tree haul. This Dollar Tree haul is sponsored by my daughter. She gave me a gift card for Mother's Day and I got to go Dollar Tree shopping for my Mother's Day gift. So thank you, my child. It was a very sweet thing for you to do. This week I did 2 old people things. I submitted my official letter of retirement to my company with the effective date September 1st. That was hard. And the second thing I did this week was I applied for Medicare. That's old people stuff. So the only 2 things I have left to do is apply for Social Security and then work with my benefits department at work to process my retirement funds and what I'm going to do with that. So that's all done. The next thing that's going to be the hardest for me will be my actual last day, turning in my credentials. That's going to be hard. But after that, I'll be fine. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to retire. I've worked my entire life and I don't know what it's like to not work or to not have something I have to do all day. So, but we'll figure it out together. All right, let's get started. The first thing is, as you might remember if you watched a video maybe a couple hauls ago, my husband picked up this dragon fruit candle for me for $5. And I was like, yeah, I was a little leery about a Dollar Tree candle. This is the best smelling candle you can find. If you love fruity smells, that is the best candle. So I went back and I've got it burning and I want to show it now before I set myself on fire here with it right beneath me. I got the vanilla cashmere. So I just lit it. I can definitely smell the vanilla. So I'm going to set it over here to the side. And if I can remember, we'll go back to it at the end and I'll let you know if I can smell it. Because when you light this dragon fruit up, it doesn't take any time to smell the fruitiness. So we'll see how that does as we go through the video. All right, I picked up a couple of these little pom-poms and I show you out 2 sets. And you're probably wondering why. So I've got these as table decorations to sit down on a table and spread this garland out as a little table decoration. I thought 2 for $1.25. What a pretty little table decoration just to sit down and spread out. So that's what I was thinking when I got that. I bought another one of the leis and I got it in pink. So the bigger ones come just one for $1.25. So I got one of those. And then I picked up another set of 6 of the smaller ones. So these would of course be for guests that would come over, maybe for a birthday party or celebration. Again, I just think it's a fun, most cool little thing to give someone, a little necklace to wear, and they can take it home. That's always a win-win. I picked up another one of the LA Splash Wickedly Divine liquid lipsticks. Forever, I have found it only in the red, and a couple of days ago, I got Saturday on my mind. I want it to be Saturday. I found the rose, and the rose is beautiful. Now the red it's pretty, it's blood red. So I would recommend if you don't like just wearing, blood red lipstick, and on some of our, our younger women, I just think that is the most beautiful look, a really red lip. But for me, not so much. So the rose is really pretty. So what I'm going to do is swatch the difference. I'm going to do the red first. The red is more of a purple red, and it really is staining. And then I'm going to do the rose on top. And the sun just went in, so hopefully you can see this. So this is the rose. Am I looking at that right? Yeah. This is the red, and this is the rose. See how pretty the rose is? Again, the red is pretty, but the rose is more natural. Like I could wear the rose and not have to put anything over the top of it to tone it down. It's really, really pretty. So if you see the LA Splash, the Wickedly Divine collection, and you see it in the rose, I would pick that up. If I can this evening, if I get out and about, I'm gonna go just pick up one more. That is just so pretty. Okay, and that is again from the LA Splash Wickedly Divine collection. And this is my last one I'm gonna pick up of this. This is the Rose Oil Lip Balm, the one that changes colors to one of these colors. I'm not gonna pick up any more. I've got enough now to last me, but I just think this is a nice little balm. You put it on, it gives you a really pretty color. Back a long time ago, they had those mood lipsticks that you'd put on, and it would turn like a really bright fuchsia or a really bright pink, and you couldn't get that stuff off. And yeah, so they've come a long way in those lip balms. I picked up a pack of the Job's houseplant, what do they call these? Fertilizer sticks. And how many does it say? It doesn't say how many there are, which is fine. There's a lot. It says up here, I'm confused, 13, 4, 5. I don't know what that means. But I picked these up because I have one houseplant. My husband bought this houseplant for me about a year and a half ago, and I'm just not good with plants. I have been fighting to keep this little thing alive, and it's now down to one sprig. Poor little thing is down to one little sprig. So I bought those Joe fertilizer sticks to see if I could keep my little plant alive. And I actually bought this little planter from Big Lots a couple of years ago. Okay, so I got those. We'll see how those do. You'll see if they help my little twig. I bought this. I really do like. It's the Husk deep conditioners, and why I like this is there are 2 packs. This one is the cactus water, because when you buy the single packs of deep conditioner, if you don't have long hair or thick hair, you just kind of waste the conditioner. And I like having 2 packs where it's just enough for one use and you don't have any excess left over. So I got that, and I got one of the Kalahari oil, and these are 2 per pack. So again, I got this over with the hair oils and hair treatments. It was hanging on a J-hook. So I got those. And one more thing from Husk is the Rose Oil and Peach Color Protection Conditioner. And I got that because this week I finally put a little color on my hair, because you all saw all the gray I had going on. I normally don't let my hair go that long, but I just got lazy. So I got that. The next thing is my husband bought Rice Krispie Treats, cookies and cream. Got himself a pack of that. And he bought a pack of the strawberry sugar wafers, 20 packs. And we really like these. He bought vanilla the last time. I like this because they're individually packaged. There are 3 wafers in a package, and you get 20 packs. So for $1.25, that is a great, great deal. He bought the Hostess birthday cupcakes. He must have bought that for his birthday. He just hasn't. I hid it from him because I wanted to do a haul, so he's probably already forgot about them. And he bought 2 of the Recover Rehab Monster Watermelon drinks. He got that. And he bought a little outdoor fun foam glider. I don't know. I had a naughty thought looking at that. I don't know about that, but I think just the way it was packaged, just anyway. And we bought this for $5. It's a set of bowling balls. Bowling, what do you call these? Bowling pins, and it has 2 balls inside. So we got that to play out by the pool for the kiddies that come over. And I picked up the 2-quart high-speed power delivery wall charger. It's supposed to charge your items up much faster than a regular charger. I haven't tried it yet. It does have the $5 sticker, but that peels off. So charges 50% faster, charges devices in 25 minutes. So we'll give that a try. I did close the blind, but the sun is so bright here in the North Carolina foothills. It is shining through closed blinds. Well, you can probably see it through my office window. The next thing, I am smelling the vanilla candle, but I don't think I smell it as strongly as I would the dragon fruit candle. So I think the vanilla candle probably in a smaller room. I mean, I can smell it, but that dragon fruit candle, you could smell that instantly. Okay, the last thing that I got, I picked it up, I put it down, I picked it up, I put it down, because it kind of scared me. It is the Jim Beam Bourbon Vanilla Coffee. Now, I don't drink bourbon, but the reason it scared me was, I was like, I don't want to drink this as I start my day, and I know it's silly, but it's like, am I going to be intoxicated working? That's the last thing I need to do is, well, sometimes you feel like you need to be intoxicated working, but it's like, I was scared of this. So I tried it one evening about 5:30. It does have a good vanilla taste to it, but for me it was a little bit bitter. Had a little bit of bitterness to it. So I'm glad I just picked up one because I was terrified that it would be, it's got bourbon in it, and I don't need to be drinking any bourbon. But the second reason, I didn't know how it tastes. So it is a little bitter. I saw it on Amazon. You get 2 of these for $6. So if you want to try it, give it a try. You may like it. It's just, for me, it was okay. It was okay. And I didn't get intoxicated drinking that 1 cup of coffee. Oh, one thing, when I was looking through my greeting cards, I found this little box, and it's of thoughtful, what's it called? Thoughtful messages. And then, I don't know, I can't even remember picking this up, but it's a little box of cards, and it says, feel good, pass it on. So let's just pull out a card and see what it says. If y'all want to, we'll just do this every time until this little box of cards are gone. It says, one today is worth 2 tomorrows. And that's by Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. One today is worth 2 tomorrows. I'm not really sure what that means. But Benjamin Franklin knew what it meant when he said it. One today is worth 2 tomorrows. I don't know. If y'all know what that means, would you please enlighten me? I'm not sure I understand. I'm not really good at sayings and meanings. Some of them are just too deep for me. With that, be good to yourself. If you're not good to yourself, how can you be good to anybody else? Thank you, my child, again for the Mother's Day gift of a Dollar Tree gift card. Thank you so much for that. Bye.